I remember I did that video about a year ago, a year and a half ago now, I think, on Len, the 87-year-old who rides 120 kilometers every week. It was like so inspiring. Well, today he's 89. It's his birthday today. So I've just popped out here to Glenelg because he's catching up with some friends at a cafe here to celebrate his 89th birthday. And I thought, let's pop in, see where he's at, see how he's doing, and say hi and share him with you guys. Okay, let's do this.
Hello. This is Serafina. She makes the cycling films and all that, puts documentaries together. It's a bit like me in my better days.
Alright, we'll go and sit somewhere a little bit quieter.
Go over there now.
Yeah, let's do that. Then we can have a quick chat. You're 89 years old, you still cycle, you're fit and healthy for an 89-year-old. I mean, that's amazing. What would your advice be to people to say, what do you want to tell the world?
You don't have to cycle, but do something to have an interest, you know. Nothing comes to your door and make you feel good, you know. You've got to feel good, and you've got to do something, you know. It doesn't matter what it is. Get into a club, you know, and mix with people. Mix with people, you know, and talk to them. You're looking for an early death if you do nothing. You were retired and that's the end of your life, you know, but that whole attitude has changed over the years, you know. No doubt, we live longer, we have more information, we eat better and all that sort of thing. And now we exercise.
So how old were you when you retired then? Did you?
I retired when I was 60.
Yeah.
It was forced upon me. I had a couple of hernias, and the specialist says, Len, the job you were doing, I was a diesel mechanic, is too heavy.
Yeah.
He said, get another job. And when I told the firm I was working for 20 years, I retired on the 1st of January 1994, and from there on I was going up the Gorge Road. Up the Gorge Road to Cuddly Creek and beyond Laubertal by myself.
Yeah.
And then soon afterwards I found there was other people doing the same thing.
Yeah.
So we got it bigger and bigger. We used to have 10, 12 people riding up to Cuddly Creek. I could still go up there, but it would take a lot longer.
But that's like 84, did you say? At 84 you were still riding up Gorge Road.
Yeah.
So there we go. That's like if anyone thinks they can't do it, that's
you can. It's easy not to do it and accept that you can't do it, but you know, try yourself out.
When I talked to you last time and you were doing 120 to 150 kilometres a week.
Yeah. I still do.
You still do. You're 89. You're 89 today and you're doing 150 kilometres.
3 times a week I do 50 k's. Yeah.
You do 50 3 times a week.
Yeah.
Remember last time when we were talking and you said the hardest thing is just get out of bed and just get and do it. Get out that door. Where have you got this from to be so motivated and so driven and so, you know, you retired and you didn't...
No, it becomes a habit.
Yeah.
It becomes a habit. It's just sort of ingrained. You don't get that overnight, you know. You do it and you keep doing it and somehow then you get into a pattern over a long period of time. So I got a phone call yesterday and I said, Len speaking. Oh, I want to talk about health. I said, well, I know all about health. She said, how old are you then? I said, I'm 89. Crikey! She said, you sound very young. I think I can't tell you nothing. Thanks for you.
Oh, really? She can't say it. We all born and we die.
Yeah.
And what you do in between, that's up to you. Nobody else, it's up to you.
If you do the wrong thing with your health, that lifespan will be shorter and shorter. You know, I'm not a fanatic about it, you know, about eating and drinking, you know, I'm not that religious. But I eat healthy, I eat a lot of fruit, you know, I eat grains and nuts and all that sort of thing. I don't drink 2 glasses of red every night, not because I like the red wine, but it's supposed to be good for you, so I drink it.
I should start doing that. If you're in Adelaide and you want to join this...
Adelaide Master Cycling Club.
So if everyone's welcome from 35...
from 30 onwards now.
30 onwards.
Don't have to be fanatic about it, you know, like we have gradings for everyone. You know, we race mainly at Outer Harbour. We do 4 to 5 laps of the 10k circuit over there.
And so if people aren't into racing, it's not just for racing, or it is more racing. It's people who are into racing, they need to, so you want to go
I mean, they can still come down and be an official. We always need, we need helpers, you know, we need helpers, you know.
So if you can't,
because I'm not racing there because I'm doing a referee job. I'm doing, and I don't want to do it, but somebody's got to do it, so I'm not racing.
So if somebody came and refereed, then you could go and race?
Correct.
There we go, that's all we need to do. We need some referees. Is just pop back to your friends and see if they've got any funny stories that they might want to share about you. Is that right?
That'll be one. We made this pact. I'm going to ride at the Superdrome for the world hour record.
Yes.
But I have to be 100 years old. And he said, and then I'm going to push you off because I'll be 90.
I like this.
You want to know that story? What we're going to do when I turn 100.
We'll come down here.
We've got a pact.
So Len was telling us, how old are you?
I'm 78.
You're 78, so you're the next youngest person here, is that right?
Yeah, probably.
And how much do you ride? Like, do you ride?
I was riding 300 to 400 a week, but I've got to get a couple of hips done. That should happen in 2 or 3 months.
And then you'll keep riding.
Then I'll be back riding again.
So what's this pact that you've got with Len?
Well, probably around 10 years ago, there was a man in Europe that was 100, and he rode the hour record on the track, and he averaged 24 kilometres an hour. And I said to them,
At 100,
he was 100.
And he rode the track.
Those that are alive at 100 probably can't even get on a bike.
They can't even get out the door. They can't even get out of bed.
So anyway, I said, listen then, I got to make 90 and you got to make 100, and I'll look after you, I'll pump your tyres up and I'll help you on the bike and I'll give you encouragement and you ride the hour. He said, okay, we'll do that. So that's our pack. That's what we want to do.
I love that.
So he's got about 11 years to go, and I've got about 20 years to go.
How long have you known Len?
40 years.
Does he inspire you?
Oh, he does. He does. I mean, I don't know how much time you got, but I can tell you stories. He doesn't like the hot weather. This is probably when he was 82, 83, I suppose, and it was going to be 38 or 9 that day, and he said, Trevor, I want to get going, I don't like the heat. I said, yeah, I know that. And we started for home, we started to really feel it, and I said, well, we better ease up a bit. I said, you just sit on, and if I'm going too hard, just yell out and I'll go a bit slow. And I went to turn right to go into his house, but he said, no, he said, don't ride home with me, because if you do that, Nellie will say, what's going on? You don't have people ride home with you, what's going on? He said, so I'll be all right. I'm okay, I'll be all right, just take it easy. About 2 o'clock that afternoon, I thought, I've got to ring up and see how he's going. So I rang up and Nellie answered the phone. I said, going, Nellie, how you going? I said, I just wanted to have a chat to Len for a while. And then she'd say, he's not too well or whatever, you know. And she said, he's not here. I said, where is he? You know his daughter, Aunt Elizabeth, she's had trouble with the air conditioning. And it's up in the ceiling, and she can't do anything about it, and she can't get anybody to look at it. So he's gone out there to see if he can help her. He's gone up into the roof, and he's over 80. You know, I mean, that's the kind of man he is. The average person thinks, I'm old, I've got to slow down. He doesn't think that. He just thinks, why can't I do what I was doing 10 years ago? Oh, I'll just keep trying. When I'm with other friends and he's not there, I often say things about him. I've got one long-time friend, and I'll start saying, oh, Lenny the other day, and she said, don't start about Lenny. I know he's an old man, but he's about 40 in his mind. You know, I've got to tell you things about him. He's just so good. You know? See you later. Yep.
Riding home along Anzac Highway, a couple of us would go out in front to give Len, you know, someone to sit on. And like, we're sitting, say, 27 k an hour, thinking, oh yeah, that's reasonable pace. Next thing, Len comes past, 31, 32, and we're going, oh, we're going too slow.
And you were supposed to be setting the pace and just like,
Yeah, looking after Len, and he's going, no, you guys are too slow, come on, pick it up.
Thank you, Len. You're so inspiring. It's been wonderful catching up with you, and we will see you again for your...
Yeah, for my achievement ride, my 89 kilometres on the day.
Every year, right? Your birthday.
Correct, yeah, and it's getting harder. It's not the extra kilometre, it's you're a year older.
Yeah.
It's getting harder and harder to produce.
Yeah.
Anyway, no one, because this thing is a world challenge, and no one has done what I have done at my age yet. Right? I rode 88 kilometres for 88 years. Right? There have been a few others now that are in the low 80s, you know, that have done the same thing, because you have to prove that you've done it with your computer, with your Garmin.
Well, we'll be there. So keep watching, subscribe, follow, and be inspired by Len, and we'll do that soon. Happy birthday!
Thank you.